Assalamu alaikum class. Assalamu alaikum students. How are you all, beta? Noor Bilal, unmute your mic and tell me, can you hear me, beta? Can you hear me? Or raise your hand. Raise your hand if you can hear, listen to me. Umayma Shaukat, raise your hand.
Teacher, I can hear you.
Chale, that's good, beta. How are you, beta? Are you doing good?
Yes.
Chale,
Teacher, I
Ji, beta, what are you saying? Wait a minute, wait a minute. Ji, beta, what are you saying?
am saying which chapter we will do today.
Today we have to continue. We were discussing unit 4. We have started unit 4, so we are going to discuss
Can you
unit
do
4, page number 20.
Can
okay?
you do Teacher?
Ji beta.
Can you do this work again tomorrow? Yesterday I will get my this book. That's why.
Beta, you have the lectures we are recording the lectures. Okay, so if you want to see some previous class work, you can. You want to go back to YouTube channel and you can see, or you can get back to that work by using or by looking at that video. Okay, you can see this previous lesson, even this lesson what we are recording right now. You can see all the lectures, okay, on the YouTube. There is no problem with that. Okay, you can find those lessons, previous lessons, in the YouTube channel. Fine, go and search your school name and then English class 3 and the date, then you will get the lesson. You can listen to that lesson, you can go through that lesson. Okay, okay ji, now we are going to start it, bete. Let's start. We are going to do the reading and from page number 20. Okay, and read and answer. And the question is, let me show you the page number 20. This is page number 20. Yes. So we are going to read it. Okay, so the question here is, what did the thief steal? Okay, we are going to discuss this question afterwards, after reading this lesson. The title of the reading text is Watch Out, There's a Thief About. Thursday, 12th September. This is a newspaper news which this is a news which was printed in the newspaper. Okay, so we have to read it. It's a newspaper article. Okay, so let's start it. The people of Aston are worried because they think there is a thief in their town. Mr. Baker, who lives at number 11 Broad Street, said on Monday evening, when I came back from work, I put my watch on the table next to the bedroom window. While I was in the shower, the watch disappeared. I couldn't find it anywhere. Okay, so this is the statement. This is the statement starting from Mr. Baker said here. Mr. Baker, who lives at number 11 Broad Street, he said, so this is his statement. Okay, he was saying that on Monday evening when I came back from my work, from the job, I put my watch on the table next to the window. It was bedroom window. And while I was in the washroom, I was taking shower, the watch disappeared. Okay, and I couldn't find it anywhere. Disappeared means that was not there. It was vanished. So Mr. Baker, you have to encircle Mr. Baker and write number 1 with it. because this is the first person we are discussing right now. So circle Mr. Baker and write number 1 here with Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker lives in number 11, so, and underline this line as well. Mr. Baker who lives at number 11. Okay, Broad Street. So Mr. Baker put his watch on the bedroom window, on the table next to the bedroom window, and that was stolen by someone, because he's saying that the watch disappeared. That was not there on the table when he came out of the shower, so he couldn't find it anywhere in his house. That was not in the bedroom, that was not in the side table, that watch was not even, he didn't found it in his room or in the other parts of his house. Okay, so next person in this newspaper's article is who is complaining about any stealing item. She is Mrs. Starlet. So circle Mrs. Starlet and write number 2 with Mrs. Starlet. Okay, she is the second person who is complaining about the thing that has been stolen. Okay, let's discuss it. Mrs. Starlet, who lives at number 20, underline number 20 because it's her house number. She lives at number 20 and she explained, what did she say? She's saying it, these are the speech marks. Okay, and they're starting, it's showing that this is the statement she has given. Okay, now on Tuesday evening, this is the next day. Mr. Baker's watch was stolen on Monday's evening, and it is on Tuesday's evening. Mrs. Starlet is saying, on Tuesday evening, I put my diamond necklace on the table in my bedroom. Okay, then I went to sleep. So she put her diamond necklace on the table, on the side table in her bedroom, and then she went to sleep, and that was the evening, and the next morning it wasn't there anymore. So it means that diamond necklace also got vanished. The next morning she wasn't able to find the necklace, so that necklace was disappeared. Okay, and she was wearing a diamond necklace. So Mrs. Starlet's diamond necklace was stolen by someone. Number 3, the third person who is going to tell us her story is Miss Parker. So encircle the word, her name, Miss Parker, circle it and write number 3 before it. Miss Parker, who lives at number 12. So underline the word, her house number, number 12. Underline it. Miss Parker, who lives at number 12, told us. She talked to the newspaper person, the reporters who are getting their point of view. So she told us, here means the reporter. The reporter is saying that he has written that Miss Parker told us. So the speech marks start. What did she tell? On Wednesday. So this is the third day. As you can see, Mr. Baker, his watch got stolen on Monday, and Mrs. Starlet, the second person, her diamond necklace was got stolen on Tuesday, and Miss Parker, she is the second lady and the third person who is telling or complaining about the stealing thing. So she's saying that on Wednesday evening after work, I left my car keys on the kitchen table. So here this time, Miss Parker left her car keys on the kitchen table. That was not the bedroom side table or near the bedroom. It was on the kitchen table. Then I watched TV. An hour later, the keys were gone. It means 1 hour later. An hour later means 1 hour later. After 1 hour, when I stopped watching TV, the keys were not there. They were gone. The funny thing is, now just listen the funny thing. Hafsa Bhabar, are you listening? Let's read the funny thing. And that is, Miss Parker is saying that the funny thing is the thief took the keys but didn't take my car. I can't understand it. So this is very funny indeed, that if a person takes the thieves or takes the keys or steal the keys, so definitely that person, that thief, will definitely steal the car or drive the car, obviously, right? So because the thieves normally steal the keys of the car because they do not need the keys, they need the car basically. But here she's saying, Miss Parker is saying that the funny thing here is that the thief took the keys but did not take the car. So the car is out of the house, in front of her house, standing parked over there in front of her house. The car is there, but the keys are gone. So she's saying, Miss Parker is saying that I can't understand it. So the funny thing here is that the thief only needs the keys of the car, and the thief doesn't need the car. Okay, so this is the last person, Grace Farmer. Circle this name and write number 4 on the top of it. Grace Farmer. Grace Farmer, who is 11 years old, lives at number 19. This is a boy, Grace Farmer. His name is Grace Farmer, and he is 11 years old, and he lives, his house number is number 19. So underline the word number 19, his house number, underline it. So Grace Farmer, who is 11 years old, lives at number 19 with her, oh sorry, this is a girl, Grace Farmer is a girl, with her parents. The girl said, the speech marks start, you can see here, on Thursday. So this is the 4th day. Mr. Baker complained on Monday. He's saying that on Monday this happened to me. Mrs. Starlet said that on Tuesday's evening my diamond necklace was gone, and Miss Parker said that on Wednesday evening her car keys were gone, right? So Grace Farmer said that on Thursday, this is the 4th day, I came home from school. I took off my hairband. Hafsa Baba, can you show your hairband? I think you were holding hairband in your hand. Yes, it's on your head right. Okay, right now. Yeah. So this was the hairband. Grace Parker's hairband is gone now. Oh my God. So I came home from school. I took off my hairband and put it on the desk in my bedroom. Then I went swimming. When I came home, my hairband was gone. Oh. So do you think that hairband is a very precious thing? So that's why the thief has stolen the hairband. What do you think? Let's start from Hafsa Babar. Hafsa Babar, unmute your mic and tell me, do you think that hairband is that much important for the thief? What do you think of Sababar?
Hairband is not.
Huh? Say it again, bete. Is the hairband very important, very precious thing?
Not.
No, but yes, for you and for Grace Farmer, it is important because it is your hairband. It belongs to you, so you love your hairband and you want to use it or wear it on your head. Yes, it is important for you, but for the thief, it is not important because the thief cannot sell it in the market, or if the thief will sell it, so how much money will he get? I mean, it's very cheap in price, right? So, good, Hafsa Babar. Umayma Shaukat, please unmute your mic and talk to me. To you, Umayma, how are you, beta?
I'm fine.
Good, beta. Okay, Umayma, tell me that hairband is very important for the thief to steal it or to be stolen.
Teacher, please repeat the question.
Okay, Umayma, I am going to change the question. What do you think that the thief steal the keys and he did not get the car? He took the keys of the car. He stole the keys, but he did not take the car with him. So are the keys very important for the car?
Teacher, car.
The car. Okay. So the car is important and the keys are important in that case if you want to drive the car, right? But if you do not want to take the car, if you or you steal the keys only and you're not taking the car, so what you will do with the keys, right? So I think the thief is maybe a small person, like a younger person, or girl or boy who has interest in the keys, in the hairbands, not in the important thing. Like I mean, the necklace, diamond necklace, worth a lot. I mean, the diamond necklace is very precious, and if you sell it in the market, it will give you a lot of money. And similarly with the watch, it is less important than the necklace, but it is important because it will give you money. But the car keys itself and the hairband will not give you the money, and they are not that much precious. So it means the thief is not in her senses, or in his senses. I don't know what is the gender of the thief, or the thief is stealing the things for his or her kids, or the thief thinks that he just want to collect the things and he's going to make a museum of that. Okay, let's discuss the last part of it, the news article. Okay, G, we were on. Then I went swimming. When I came home, my hairband was gone. Everybody in Broad Street. So the word here, Broad Street, is these all four persons are living in Broad Street. It's their street name. So underline this street name, Broad Street. Everybody in Broad Street is asking questions about the thief. Okay, so the people whose things are stolen or got stolen, they are asking different questions about the thief. They are very, very curious. They want to know. So that's why they are asking questions about the thief. Is it one person or is it a team? Yes, this is a good question. That is it only one person or is it a team? Does the thief steal things at night? Yes, mostly in the evenings. Only Grace Farmer's hairband got lost in during the afternoon. In the afternoon, otherwise, Miss Parker's thing There was a kitchen, sorry, the car keys, they were got stolen in the evening. And the second thing, that was a diamond necklace, was also of Mrs. Starlet, was also get stolen in the evening. And Mr. Baker's watch was also get stolen, or they got stolen in the, that was got stolen in the evening after the work, when they were coming from their work. So does the thief steal things at night? Yes. And can the thief climb in through bedroom windows? Yeah, yes, this is a very good question. That the thief normally comes through the bedroom windows. So they use the bedroom windows to come inside the house, and then they steal the things. Is the thief tall or short? Why this question is so important? Aman, can you answer me? Is the thief tall or short? Why this question is important, Aman? Do you think it's an important question? Is the thief tall or short?
सही से आवाज नहीं आ रही।
जी बेटे, say it again.
टीचर आपकी सही से समझ नहीं आ रही।
Okay, beta. We are talking about the thief, beta. The thief is a person who steal your things. Okay. So the people of Broad Street are raising different questions about the thief. Okay, if anybody sees anything suspicious, underline this word suspicious. It means doubtful. Okay, the meaning of suspicious is doubtful. If anybody sees anything that is doubtful, that is very strange. Okay, the other meaning of suspicious is strange. If anybody sees anything strange, they should call the Aston police immediately. Immediately means quickly, immediately. Underline the word immediately, and it means quickly. Okay. So they are saying that if you see anybody, anything that is very strange, that is very suspicious, that is doubtful, you should call Aston police immediately, quickly on 764309. This is the phone number of Nur Bilal. Tell me, whose phone number is given here? Whose phone number is this? Whose phone number is this, beta? Whose phone number is this? What do you think?
Teacher, which color of that book? This book color is blue, and which that book color is?
Show me the front page of your book, Nur Bilal. Show me the front page, the cover page of your book,
Teacher,
beta.
आपकी आवाज नहीं सही आ रही, ब्रेक हो रही है बार बार।
Okay, I'm saying show me the cover page of your book, beta. Nur Bilal.
Teacher,
Ji, beta, what are you saying?
excuse me, teacher.
Nur Bilal, I'm listening to
Teacher,
you, beta.
इस बुक का कलर कौन सा है?
Beta, I'm saying show me the cover page of the book. The front page, show it in your camera. In your camera. Bring your book, the cover page near your face.
Check करूं chat.
Show me your book. Show me your English book, teacher.
Teacher, can you show me your English book?
Beta, I cannot show it right now. You show me your book. You bring your cover page.
Teacher,
of
आपकी
your book.
आवाज बार बार ब्रेक हो रही है।
Okay, beta. Beta, we have already sent the front page of the book in the WhatsApp group, so you can see, or you can consult the school office. Okay. If you have any query about the book, you can call the school office.
टीचर, आपकी आवाज कट रही है।
Okay, beta, fine. Okay, ji. So this is the phone number of the police station. So the given phone number here on your book page is the number of police. Okay. So they are saying that if anybody sees anything suspicious, anything strange, they should call the Austin police quickly, immediately on the phone number is 764309. So this was the story. And now we can discuss the question, what did the thief steal? So you can orally say that the thief stole first the watch of Mr. Baker, then the diamond necklace of Mrs. Starlet, and then the car keys of Miss Parker, and lastly the hairband of Grace Farmer. So these were the things stolen by a thief. Watch out means be careful. Watch out means be careful. Okay, now let's do exercise 2. Find and circle phrases from the newspaper article to describe these pictures. And now hold your pencil in your hand. Find and circle phrases from the newspaper article to describe these pictures. What you have to do is now, picture A, as you can see the picture A is showing you a hairband which is on the side table of the bed in the bedroom, right? You can see it, a hairband in picture A. So this shows Grace Farmer's hairband, right? This is the hairband of Grace Farmer. So what you have to do, you have to encircle, I took off my hairband. Circle this phrase. I took off my hairband. Okay, encircle it and write A, small a. It means picture number A with it. Encircle I took off my hairband and write C. Sorry, A here. Small a. Small letter A. It shows that picture A is describing the hairband of Grace Farmer. Okay. After that, you can see picture B. It shows the car keys on the kitchen shelf. So these car keys belong to Miss Parker. So you have to circle my, or I left my car keys on the kitchen table, or you can circle my car keys on the kitchen table. Circle this phrase and write B, small b with it. Okay. And now look at picture C. It is showing a watch on the table. You can see it in picture C. In picture C, you can see the watch on the table. So that's why it is the watch of Mr. Baker. Mr. Baker. So you have to circle the phrase circle it. I put my watch on the table. Circle it. I put my watch on the table and write C with it. Okay, C, write C here. It means that if this picture, C picture, is showing Mr. Baker's watch. I put my watch on the table, circle it. And the last picture, D, is showing a diamond necklace of Mrs. Starlet. You can see in the picture. So you have to circle. I put my diamond necklace on the table. Circle it. My diamond necklace on the table and write D with it. Okay? Write D with it. And this is it. We'll do the exercise 3 in our next class. And because we have a short time left behind. So we will do exercise 3 in our next lesson. You have to complete this picture numbers and write them and circle them, the phrases and write them, and we will do the exercise 3 is write the names of people and their house numbers under pictures in exercise 2. So we'll use these blanks of exercise 2 in our next class. Okay, so take care, stay home, and Allah Hafiz beta.